All right, everyone. So let's talk about long division of polynomials. So here we have an example and we want to perform the long division and write down what is the quotient and remainder of this polynomials. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the division symbol this way. And then inside the box, we're going to write down what's on top of that fraction in descending power order. So we have x squared minus 5x plus 10. You see how none of the powers are missing. We have x to the 2, x to the 1, and x to the 0. And then outside, we're going to put what was then the denominator, x minus 2. So that's how you set it up. And now let's go ahead and proceed. So you ask yourself, x times what will give you x squared? And that's what we're going to put right on top. So we know that x times x will give us x squared. So we have x times our divisor, which is x minus 2. And that's what we're going to put underneath these numbers. So we get x times x, that's x squared. And then x minus negative 2, that's negative 2x. So that's what we're going to replace right underneath these terms. So here's how it's going to look like. We have x squared minus 2x. And then we're going to subtract away everything from the original. So let's go ahead and do that. So now x squared minus x squared, that's 0, that cancels out. Negative 5x minus negative 2x, that's negative 3x. And then we bring down what's left over, that'll be plus 10. And then you just repeat the process. So again, x times what will give us negative 3x, so that would be negative 3. And then you multiply it with every term in the divisor, negative 3 times x minus 2, that would give us negative 3x plus 6. And that's what goes here underneath. So we have negative 3x plus 6, and now we subtract away everything. So we get negative 3x minus negative 3x, 0, and then 10 minus 6, that will be 4. And now you see how this has a degree, you can think of it degree 0, and this has a degree 1. So because it's 1 degree less, the division cannot continue. So we're done with the long division process. Now it's time that we write out our final answer. So here's how we're going to write this out. So this quotient, it's going to be equal to this part, which we're going to call it quotient. So that would be x minus 3 plus the remainder, which is this piece right here. So that would be 4 over the divisor, which is this denominator, x minus 2. So that's how we write down the answer once we have the long division completed. And sometimes this is also written as q of x, stands for quotient. And the 4 on the bottom we call it r of x, because that's the notation we're using for remainder. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. Let's go ahead and do another example. Okay, so let's work out this example. So we want to find the quotient and remainder using long division of this polynomial over another polynomial. So again, we're going to go ahead and draw the box. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. So here's our box. We're going to write down x cubed. Now notice that x squared term is missing here. So I'm going to put a replacement for x squared as plus 0x squared. And then the next term we have 3x plus 1. And then on the outside the box, we're going to put x squared minus x plus 4. And now we're ready to do the long division. So again, we look at the first terms from here and from here, and we try to figure out what goes on top. So x squared times what will give us x cubed? Well, we know that has to be x. So we know x times the divisor, which is x squared minus x plus 4, that would go underneath these terms. So let's find out what that is. So we have x cubed minus x squared plus 4x. and that would give us the terms that belongs here, minus x squared and plus 4x. And now we subtract away everything from above. So x cubed minus x cubed, that's 0. And then 0x squared minus negative x squared, that would be positive x squared. 3x minus 4x, that's negative 1x. And then the 1, we can just bring it down. It has no term to combine it with. All right, so now we repeat. Now x squared times what will give us x squared? So that would just be 1. Now we repeat, so 1 times the divisor, x squared minus x plus 4, and that will just be the terms itself. So we have x squared minus x plus 4, and now we subtract away everything. So x squared minus x squared cancels out. Negative x plus negative x, that also cancels out. 1 minus 4, that would be negative 3. And now here, this is a degree 0. This is a degree 2. It's a degree less than the divisor. So we're pretty much finished with long division. So we have our quotient and remainder. So let me go ahead and write that out for you. So this polynomial is equal to the quotient, which is this piece right here, x plus 1, plus the remainder, which is negative 3x. So instead of putting plus, I'm actually just going to go ahead and put minus, because it's just a negative 3, all over the divisor, which is x squared minus x plus 4. So there you have your answer written in this form. Okay, so I hope these two examples helped you understand long division. All right, until next time.